Hello there. You're now with me, Shalsha Minato, for TVS News at 5. Let's begin with the headlining stories. Traders are told not to take advantage of the border reopening to increase the prices of their goods. Minister of Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs, Dato Sri Alexander Nandalingi, said the arrival of visitors from abroad into the country would definitely spell good news to the economic sector. Nanta said this after launching the Ops Pantau 2022 in Kuching on Sunday. Through Ops Pantau 2022, Nanta said his ministry would step up enforcement and monitoring during Ramadan and Hari Raya Aidilfitri this year. The nationwide price monitoring effort aims to ensure that consumers are able to easily access food supplies and daily necessities at reasonable prices for the upcoming festive season. The State Ministry of Utility and Telecommunication is identifying several important amenities needed at the Sungai Baji Agro Park in Sarikei. Its Minister Dr. Julaihi Narawi said, in addition to road network and telecommunication services, the 127-hectare site also requires water and electricity supply.
Dan saya telah memberi arahan supaya semua keperluan ini diluluskan untuk membolehkan perancangan ini menjadi realiti. So they will be part of the coordination committee lah untuk membincang bagaimana nak melaksanakan keperluan tidak tu di kawasan tu. Ya, tujuan saya datang ke situ lah. Pertanian adalah di bawah Kementerian Pertanian.
The Smart Agro project will be a platform for local farmers to participate in modern farming methods to enable them to penetrate the global market. The Sungai Baji Agro Park is also a testament to Sarawak government's effort in making the state a major food producer and exporter by 2030.
Funding semua ada. Kita akan beri nasihat dari segi teknikal, jebab dan SEB, SESCO akan beri bantuan dari segi teknikal. SDEC akan SDEC dan MCMC akan mengendalikan dari segi telco tower, menara telco yang sudah dikenal pasti tapak juga dalam kawasan ini dan yang berada dalam Bandar Serikei.
Once completed, the Sungai Baji Agro Park will be Sarawak's first smart agro park. Sarikei was chosen for the pilot project due to its economic strength in agriculture and farmers. And now on to the next update. A total of 24 illegal immigrants, or PATI, were successfully detained by Lubo Antu police forces in two separate roadblocks operations. 5 locals, including a woman, were also arrested as police believed that they could be involved in smuggling immigrants across Sarawak's border via a hidden route. Lubo Antu District Police Chief Deputy Superintendent Victor Ripon in a statement said all suspects were detained from the roadblock conducted at Jalan Entugam on March 24 and April 1st.
Kenderaan pertama yang dipandu oleh seorang perempuan tempatan berusia 39 tahun didapati membawa 6 orang penumpang termasuk 4 lelaki dan 2 wanita dipercayai warga Indonesia. Pemeriksaan ke atas 2 buah kenderaan pacuan 4 roda yang mengkori dari belakang yang dipandu oleh 2 lelaki tempatan berusia 26 dan 44 tahun masing-masing membawa 8 dan 6 penumpang termasuk 9 lelaki dan 5 wanita serta seorang kanak-kanak perempuan yang kesemuanya juga warga Indonesia.
The police also believed that 3 skippers were involved in allowing entry to all of the illegal immigrants aged between 3 to 61 years old in Cebu to work at a nearby palm oil farm. On the second roadblock operation, Victor said 2 siblings aged 24 and 27 years old were detained with the 4 illegal immigrants who are about to be sent back to Indonesia.
Pada 1 April lalu, sebuah kereta berwarna hitam yang bergerak dari Pekan Lubu Antu menuju ke Panggang telah ditahan oleh petugas Katan Jalan Raya pada jam 10 pagi itu. Pemeriksaan yang dilakukan mendapati kesemua penumpang yang dibawa gagal menunjukkan dokumen pengenalan diri. Kesemua penumpang yang duduk di tempat duduk belakang mengaku sebagai warga Indonesia. Siasatan lanjut mendapati 4 imigran Indonesia dibawa dari Sibujaya dan hendak pulang ke Indonesia melalui salah satu lorong tikus di pekan ini.
The driver was paid 50 ringgit for each migrant he presents. Both cases will be investigated under Section 26J of the Anti-Human Trafficking Act and Anti-Smuggling of Migrants 2007 and Section 6(1)(c) of the Immigrations Act 1959/63. On the other hand, the number of new COVID-19 cases in Malaysia dropped to 14,692 yesterday, with 99.46% in categories 1 and 2. Health Director General Tan Sri Dr. Noor Hisham Abdullah said this brings the cumulative figure to 4,234,087 cases since the outbreak about 2 years ago. He said 8,557 cases, or 58.24% of the latest infections, are in Category 1 and 6,056 cases, or 41.22%, are in Category 2. He said in a statement today, Categories 1 and 2 are mild cases, while Category 5 is the most severe. In addition, 261 cases were still receiving treatment. An intensive care unit said ICU, with 153 cases requiring ventilators. A total of 6,129 children aged between 5 and 11 years have completed 2 doses of the COVID-19 vaccination under the National COVID-19 Immunization Program for Children as of yesterday. Based on the COVID-19 website, a total of 1,346,625 children, or 38% of the child population in Malaysia, have received the first dose of the vaccine. Meanwhile, a total of 15,844,706 individuals, or 67.3% of the adult population in the country, have received the COVID-19 booster dose. For adolescents aged 12 to 17, a total of 2,853,182 individuals, or 91.7% of the group, have completed the vaccination, while 2,949,478, or 94.8%, received at least 1 dose of the vaccine. Yesterday, a total of 25,702 doses of the vaccine were dispensed, involving 8,752 as the first dose, 5,292 as the second doses, and 11,658 booster doses, bringing the cumulative number of vaccine doses administered under the National COVID-19 Immunization Program to 68,972,658. Welcome back. And now on to the next highlight. Hajj pilgrims from the year 2020/2021 will be given priority to perform their pilgrimage this year. Minister in the Prime Minister's Department of Islamic Affairs, Dr. Idris Ahmad, said the pilgrims involved will top the list first this season, following the queue system.
Kita buat jana, kita akan utama mereka dulu. Tahun 2020, lepas penuh yang tu kita masuk 2021. Ya. Ya, itu dia ambil kira semua. Dia ambil kira semua.
He said this after the Sumbangan Iya Ramadan ceremony at Dewan Bunga Raya in Changkat Jering, Taiping. According to Idris, individuals who registered for Hajj earlier will be on a first-come, first-served basis. However, the number of pilgrims this year will be subject to the quota given by the Saudi Arabian government to Malaysia. Local-based aluminium company Prasmetal Aluminium Holdings is trying to raise funds of up to 1 billion ringgit in a push to increase its production amid a worsening supply issue following the Russia-Ukraine conflict. On Tuesday, the company announced that it is selling 163.4 million new shares at 5 ringgit and 94 cents each. Quoting a Forbes report, profits from the share will be used to upgrade the company's output operations and further enhance Prasmetal's production capacity. It will also be channeled to fund working capital requirements against the surging raw material prices backdrop. In 2021, the company completed the third phase of its smelting facility in the Samalaju Industrial Park in Bintulu, which is capable of generating more than 1 million metric tons of aluminium. Prasmetal's net profit soared to an all-time high of 1 billion ringgit in 2021 in tandem with its revenue increase of 11 billion ringgit from the previous year. In a statement last month, its chief executive officer, Kun Po-kyung, expected demand for low-carbon aluminium to increase. Founded by Po-kyung and his four brothers in 1986, Prasmetal has since become the largest aluminium producer in Southeast Asia. And that update concludes TVS News at 5. Now here at TVS, we would like to give our best wishes to the Muslim communities in Sarawak and worldwide on the beginning of the blessed month of Ramadan. Here with me, Shoshameto, and I'll see you next time. Have a good evening.